Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ademola. Thank you so much. If you're a new subscriber here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And if you're my existing subscriber, please don't forget to share and like the videos. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And let's go into this video. Yeah, today's video is what are we saying about today's video? Today's video is just a random interview about myself and about just 7 questions about myself and how I can make it meaningful and impactful to the young ones coming out there. So yeah, what is the first video? The first question, the first question is, what is a memory from your childhood that always makes you smile? Yeah, what is a memory from my childhood that always makes me smile? Yeah, I remember when I was young, lived with my grandma and my uncle and my mom also, but I usually stay with my grandma. So a memory that makes me smile whenever I remember is I was young then. I sneaked into my grandma's kitchen. I went to take her foodstuffs, spark a kerosene. I took it to her garden just right beside our house. Then I went to prepare my own food. I want to prepare my own food. I took this Milo thing then. So I prepared. I said I wanted to prepare my own food. I wanted to be like my grandma, the way she's doing in the kitchen. I want to be like her. Then I was still around like 4 years. I can't really remember, but whenever I remember, I usually smile. So I went to the garden. Then I went to prepare the food. She caught me. She caught me that I was preparing food like beans, rice, palm oil. I didn't know anything. I was just putting everything together inside the can, just stirring and say, "Oh wow, it's good. It's smelling nice." So this is the way they prepare food. So that's the way I was preparing it there. So and she caught me. She caught me and she saw me. She didn't say anything. She said, "Ah, mommy," which means my son. So she caught me. She didn't say anything. She went away. We went inside. She said, "What did I do?" I said, I wanted to practicalize what you are doing in the kitchen." She was like, "Okay." She didn't say anything. Not right after when I was asleep late in the night. She came in the middle of the night and she beat the hell out of me. I thought she has forgotten that I offended her, not knowing that she didn't want to beat me right where people be like, don't beat him again. I am a barrier, which means don't scold him again. Leave him as a small child. This kind of thing. She beat the hell out. Why did I go and take a kitchen? I should have, like, in the process, I would have armed myself. The spark would have burned me. The kerosene might have poured on my body and I mistakenly sparked it up and I injured myself. But she didn't say anything. So she doesn't want people to like be judging that, oh, don't be this child. She doesn't want them to like my grandma does not like noise. She does not like noise at all. She does not want any noise at all. So she's someone that she will do her things secretly. She beat the hell out of me. Like that day I can never forget it. Like if I even get a child, if I give birth, if I become a father, I'll definitely tell my children that see what I did that usually make me laugh every time I remember. And I know that's not one, that's just one of the 10 things. So let's dive into the next question. Yeah, the next question is, how did your school years shape the person you are today? How did my school years shape the person I am today? Yeah, my school years, let's just flash back to when I was in secondary school then, when I was my senior secondary school then. What really flashed my life then in my senior secondary school then was I was a boarding student. I was a boarding student in my GSS, junior secondary school. I was a boarding student. I came out from junior secondary school as not I was not a senior student, as an unserious student then. But I didn't know I was young. I didn't know about anything about life then. So I went into senior secondary school. I withdrew from boarding school. I went into secondary school. To cut the long story short, I was in SS1, which was my first year out of my 3 years I was in school. I was in SS1 and then I was not serious. My results for my first term, second term was not too good. My parents were not happy with the results. So, like, to fast forward the third term COVID came and I think SS2 first term COVID came. We're not doing physical class, we're doing online classing. So yeah, I was not serious. My parents was not pleased with my results. To cut the long story short, she applied she got me a home lesson teacher. So but the home lesson teacher was from my school, like he was a teacher at my school. So she employed him and please can you tutor Teni, like I want him, like I don't know why he's lacking so and so, like she was not too happy. Me, I didn't know anything then. So she employed the teacher, Mr. Fayemi, Mr. Richard Fayemi. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. So she employed him. He was the one tutoring me. So the man came to my house a day like this. He gave me this simple work. When he first of all like came that yes, is my teacher. I am your home lesson teacher. was like, wow, okay, home lesson teacher, yes, let's go. So he gave me this simple math, 1 to 20. He gave me 4y, 2y minus open bracket plus, no, 2y plus open bracket minus 2y plus 6y equals to what? Me as a normal person, I just did 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 6 is 10. I didn't do it. I just wrote everything and I submitted to him. I was like, this thing is simple now. Why are you giving me this addition and subtraction? So I gave it to him. I remember that scene very well. I gave it to him. He just marked and said, I got 0 over 20. I was like, hey, 0 over 20K. How is it possible? You don't know anything. You can't teach me, Joe. I was very angry and mad at him. Like, this man does not know anything. Why are you doing like this? He said, me, I don't know anything. He said, yes, now you can't teach me. I was not being submissive to her. I didn't accept that he would be my home lesson teacher because I was like, why is this man? This is simple mathematics. Why is he going to fail me? This kind of thing. He was like, no, 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 you are not right. So the man said things that it went into my head. You know, there are some things people will tell you. It will go into this your left ear, right ear, come out from your left ear. Like it does not sink into your head. But the man talked to me, he entered my 2 years, it sink into my head like you are a dollar, you don't know anything. Olodoni, oh, more anything. There's no shake again. God may not allow you to regret it in life. That why you do like you have to be submissive. You have to accept. I'm an elderly person. Whatever I sit down and see, no matter how tall you are, you can't see it. And in Yoruba is nǹkan tí àgbà bá jókòó rí, ọmọdé tó bá gun story building kò lè rí, and it's true. So he said those things like I felt bad to myself. Like he talked to me, I felt like the spirit in me just came down, like, come down, Teni, what are you doing? I was like, wow. So he came to say, yes, I'm done for you. Figure out the correction by yourself. See you tomorrow. I was like, I was not too feeling too well. I just took my book, I went inside, I just slept. I said, rubbish. And he went. I was like, throughout that night, I was like, not myself. To cut it long story, so it was the one that gave me that starting motive. It gave me that starting motive that yes, you can do it. So we're going. I was at school then. He began to tutor me. I became submissive to him. Accepted me that yes, he's my teacher. He knows more than me. So we're going on with life. He was teaching me. I was performing well. Exam came. My second term of SS2 examination came. I did very well and nice. Like my parents was like, ah, wow, oh, waiting phone on. Yes, this my son is improving. His emperor. But my mom is always like, do not praise Tenola too much. If you praise him too much, he will misbehave. Don't let the praises affect him. Don't let him be carried away with the praises. Yeah, mommy will praise me in the next 5 minutes. Now, in the next 10 minutes, she will just come and tell you, you don't have, see, your mate are doing this, you are doing, I want you to make it by, you still need to buckle up. This thing is not a good result here, but we still acceptable. Buckle up. I'll be like, okay, 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 okay. And those things really, really motivated me. It really, really kept me going that, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can keep on going in life. You understand those kind of things. I shout out to African mothers. I really love you, especially my mom. I love you a lot. Thank you so much for being the best mom in my life. Not only African mothers, all mothers in the world. Like shout out to everyone. I'm not being judgmental here. I don't want to only say African mothers are the best. Every mothers are the best. Every mother are the best. As far as you are a mother, you are the best. So going fast forwarding on, I came my second term, my third term. Like I came my second term position was okay. From nowhere, I came to this 12th. So people were like focusing on me in school that who is this guy? He just came from nowhere, came to 12th position in science department. What is he doing? But right from time, I've always been an average student. I was a little bit above average, but I knew myself as an average student. I knew myself as an average student. To cut it long story short, I was very well. My third term, I came to the top five. I was promoted. I was promoted to SS3. I like I was promoted to SS3. My SS3 first term was good and nice. I came to third position out of we were 30 in the class. I came 30 in science. I think yes, 30 in science department. I came to third position. I was like, ah wow, I'm proud of myself. Teachers were like, ah, this guy is a good boy. Ah, just a student from nowhere. We just saw his percentage pop up in the teacher, something that wow, he's a good person. So sorry about that fly. I just yeah, so we were like, ah, yes, it's doing fine. So what I really learned from my secondary school days was do not procrastinate. I usually procrastinate a lot when I was in secondary school. I procrastinate and it really affected my life. And one thing I said to myself when I was towards graduation, I was towards the end of finishing those secondary school 3 years. I said to myself, I do me I knew I would have started very early. Like I do me I knew I would have took my studies very, very serious at an early age, but I didn't know the right place. I didn't have the right person to turn me on. Although my parents was there, my uncle was there, my father was there. Yes, my uncle really tried for me. My dad also tried for me. Like shout out to them. God bless you all. So they were there for me to like you have to be very serious with your life. You have to be this and this with your life. Like they were really there for me. So like I said to myself, I didn't I knew I should have started at a very early age. Like I was, man, I should have started at a very early age. I should not procrastinate. Like procrastination really, really affected me in my life. And what really shaping me to become who I am, become today, I do not procrastinate. Whatever you want to do it fast. It does not kill you. It can't say you know which way you're going to in the next 5 minutes. Just do it. Don't let procrastinate affect you. Procrastination is not really, really good. And shout out to Ebenezer Comprehensive High School. Thank you so much. My teachers, Mr. Fayemi, Mr. Afolabi, Mr. Abib, Mrs. Agumbiade, my biology mistress Mrs. Oluwajimin. God bless you, my English mistress. God bless you. And shout out to my colleagues, my classmates. Like I really miss you guys. Shout out to you guys. It's been 5 to 4 years we all departed. God bless you all, and I wish you guys success in your future. Like I really, really wish you guys success in your future. Like shout out to you guys. So now, fast forwarding to the next question. Yeah, I think that really, really shaping me. Do not procrastinate, please. You guys do not procrastinate. Thank you so much. Yeah, fast forwarding to the next question. What is your favorite subject in school and how did you influence your life later on? Yeah, my favorite subject in school was I have so many. Like my let me start from this one. I love further maths. I was good at further maths. I was good at physics. I love physics. I love data processing, which I'm using right now, which is what the world is taking about now. Data processing, which is technology, data processing. Like it was one of my favorite subjects then. I didn't mean I knew then when I was in school, the young Tenola then, I would have taken that subject very, very serious than the way I took it then. I should have taken it very because now we are going into the technology world. Everything's all about technology. Now look at me. I'm really wishing to become a full stack web developer, and it's technology with the help of Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word. This gadget I'm using, my microphone, a lot of editing tools. If I do not have basics learning about it, I would have not reached here now. But thank shout out to data processing teacher, Mr. Samatos. Yeah, thank you so much. Like my favorite subject was for that maths. Although I'm not good at maths, like you can't come to me, Teni, do this calculation for me fast, fast. I say slow down. I'm not someone that you don't say fast, fast something. No, I will first slow down first. Then you small, 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 small. And you might find it irritating that why you slow, slow. I'll be like, you can't rush me. I have different skills. You can't say come to me fast, fast. Hey, 22 plus. You want me to say 44 fast, fast? No, no, no. Wait, it's 44. Not that I'll just say it fast, fast. My brain is not always awake. Although my brain is awake, but you can't just come to me like solve this mathematics. You understand what I mean? So data processing really helped me in school and it is shaping me to who I am becoming today. So fast forwarding to the next question. What was there a particular teacher or mentor who had a big impact in my life and how did they shape your journey? Yeah. Shout out, yes, there was a particular teacher, Mrs. Oluwajimin, biology mistress. She took me as her son. She usually talked to me and my physics and further maths teacher, which is Fayemi Richard, Mr. Fayemi Richard Ademola. He said we should not call him Fayemi, like call him Richard Ademola. He really, really helped me in school. He mentored me. He make me become who I am today. And not only him, with the help of God, my uncle, my mom, thank you so much, my dad also. But he was the teacher in school that he stood there. He took me as a young little brother and he see this life is something I've been to this life before. Like I'm ahead of you. You are just a young generation. Don't do this mistake. He coached me on academic status and normal life status, and also in adulting status also. So like that man was someone that mentored me when I was in school. Then yes, let's go to the next question. growing up growing up was what was your biggest dream, and how do you feel you are closer to achieving it now? Yeah, growing up now, when I was little, like, will I say my 10 years back, when I was maybe 6 years or 7 years, I said I wanted to become a surgeon. Yeah, I was like, I wanted to become a surgeon. I told my grandma, I told my mom, I told my uncle I wanted to become a surgeon. But now in this life of today, things are changing. We are in the technology world. I've said to myself, like, I really, really want to become a full stack web developer. Like, I do me, I have discovered myself a very young age, like technology is taking over everything. I would have started the career journey in a very, very long time. But my all my mind was, I wanted to become a surgeon, I want to become a medical personnel, I want to become a surgeon, I want to become a surgeon. So I was trying to go towards that aspect, but I was like, no, 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 no. I think this life wants me to become a full stack web developer. They want me to be in the technology realm. I'm not meant for the medical realm. I'm meant for the technology realm. Like, so I'm focusing my journey and my career in those tech realm. And my life now, my life focuses towards my technology realm. Like, I'm really wishing to become a full stack web developer, and I'm working towards the journey. And so help me God. Amen. So let's go to the next question. So next question is, what is something you wish you had known and when you were young? Something I knew when I should have known and when I was young was, I should not procrastinate. Like, procrastination really affected me. I should do what I want to do right now. The clock is not waiting for me. Tick tick the clock. The clock does not wait for me. It's going. The clock is ticking. It's not waiting for me at all. I was believing, I want to read. Don't worry, I read next tomorrow. I read tomorrow. I read in the evening. So it really affected me, and I should have told my younger self that you can do it, Teni. There's a bright future waiting for you. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. But no, then I was not serious with my life. Then a young, then a young teniola then would be like, I'm just about play, eat, sleep, catch phones, do something that, yes, yes. I was not very serious with my life then. But right now, thank God, I really thank God for my life and the changes I've made to my life. So please, you guys not to make the mistake. Always tell yourself, yes, you can do it. Don't lose hope, and have faith in God and involve God in your everyday life. God is very, very important. Always involve God in your everyday life. He is very, very important. And do not procrastinate. Please and please, procrastination kills. It affects the journeys of life. Yeah. So let's go to the next question. How did your family or your upbringing influence your values and perceptions on life? Perspectives on life. Yeah, my family, shout out to my uncle. I've said it countless times. My uncle, my mom, my dad, they really, really believe in me that yes, my son can do it. Yeah, Tenola can do it. He just need coaching, he needs mentorship, we need to guide him. He needs to, like, they really, really tried for me. Like, they are really, really good. Those people that I mentioned, my family, especially my mom, my dad, my uncle, like, they are someone that I can't take for granted. Yeah. And it's true. No one can take their mom for granted. No one can take their father for granted. No one can take their uncle for granted. Yeah, shout out to my other family members also. They are also there for me also. But my mom, my dad, my uncle, I really love you guys. I really, and God bless you, and may God continue to protect every one of you. Yeah, let's go to the next question. What was the most challenging part of growing up, and how did you overcome it? Yes, the most challenging part of growing up was, I lived, like, I was, how will I say it? I was not exposed to life then. Like, I was not exposed to life. I've always been an introvert. Like, you go to boarding school. I've always been an introvert. I was always cheated. I was always like, then I didn't even know how to speak Yoruba then. I did not know how to speak Yoruba then. But with the help of people I lived with, they were teaching me how to speak Yoruba. Like, they were teaching me how to speak. They were making me become that, get outside. They went to me that yes, and the rest of my family, my uncle and my dad and my mom, they pushed me outside. Like, yes, go and see the life, go and see how adulthood is, go and see how becoming a man is. So they make me went outside. I saw a lot different thing about life. Like, I learned a lot about life at my young age. I started working, doing a lot of things, going out and coming inside, like living as if I'm a 30 years old man. So like at my very young age, I was doing a lot of things that a 30, 35 years old man are meant to be doing. Like I was like being independent because I'm the firstborn, yes, and I'm the first son. So I need to be independent and I need to know how life is and I need to know how to scale through it. No matter challenges that come my way, I need to know how I can solve it and fix it without running etisketa. You understand? So let's jump into the next question. Yeah, did you have a turning point in school or life that changed the direction you were heading? Yeah, it was the technology world. Then I used to be a sound engineer, although I'm still a sound engineer, like not 100% sound engineer. It was this tech world. I was all in my mindset was becoming a medical person. I wanted to go into the medical line, but with the help of me going out, my mom seeing me going outside, my mom pushed me outside. My uncle said, let's take this guy, go outside. So I saw that technology is taking over the world. So I was confused. Convinced, and I was confused also. Like, what do I want to do? But with the help of Mr. Raphael, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I talked to him. He said, "Oh yes, technology is really, really taking out. Like this world is going into a technology world. Like you need to find something doing." And I try and put God in it. Also, ask God, God, is this really? Am I really, really going to the technology world, or am I still on the medical line? So at least I think I got an answer that you have to go into the technology world. Although I'm still in the realm of working towards it also. So I think that's the answer to that question that I can answer. Yeah, the last but not the least, if you can go back and give your younger self one piece of advice, what will it be? Yes, you can do it. That's just it. Yes, you can do it. The young Tenola, yes, you can do it. Stand up and do it. Stop sleeping and do it. Wake up and do it. You can do it. Do not procrastinate. Yes, you can do it. Do not make people feel that, oh, you want to make them feel that, yeah, they are important. No, 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 no. You yourself, be always certified. You can do it. Wake up, you can do it. You can't just reach the top one day. You have to I have to climb the ladder to reach the higher position. I can't just wake up one day and just go to the top. No, I have to go through steps, through procedures, through different directions. So it takes time. This life to become successful takes time. You can't just wake up and be in a successful realm. No, I've watched a lot of videos of people interviewing how people are successful, the successful people. How there's a guy that interviewed the House of Rock. He interviewed rich men and successful men. They said you can't just wake up and meet yourself in money. They started from a lower self. I started from nothing. I started from the scratch. So with steps, I took a step at a time. And I always say this phrase and quote in my life, every day of my life. At the end of every dark tunnel, there's always a light awaits in for me. Like no matter how dark and long that tunnel is, at the end of it, there's always a shining light waiting for me there. So no matter which challenges I'm facing now, no matter what I'm facing now, there's always laughter at the end of the day. There's always joy at the end of the day. So every challenges I face in life, I'm always ready to learn from it. And one thing about me is I'm not scared to fail. I know this video I've made a lot of mistakes. There are mistakes in the videos, but I'm not scared. I'm open to corrections. My mom will come up to you, oh, this thing you did mistake, oh, you posted it, I'll be okay. In the next video, make sure you do this and do this and do this. Make sure you do this and don't make this mistakes. I always okay. My people that are older than me, this is how it is. People that have been in the line before me, oh, this is how to do it next time. This is how I'm always okay. I will make sure I put it in my next video. I'm not like, oh, because then in my younger self, if you correct me, I'll be like, don't correct me. I don't want to be correct. Except if you're not my mom, if you're not my dad or my uncle, you can't correct me. But now I'm open to corrections, like everybody can, cause it really affected my growing up. Like only my mom and dad and my uncle can corrected me, and I lived with a lot of people, different people. So now anybody can correct me, come to my DM, oh, you have to do this and this and this and that. I'm open to corrections. So use the young generations out there. Do not make that mistake. Do not be proud that yes, because you have one BlackBerry Curve 2, the latest phone, then you believe you have arrived. You have the latest iPhone, you believe yes, you have achieved everything. No, that's not all about life. Those things are just material things. What of your better future? So try out there, sit down tight, buckle your shoes. You need to know what you're doing, not because you are using the latest iPhone, not because you have 500,000 or 1 million in your account, you believe yes, you have achieved it all. No, no, no. There's still a lot of work to do. You still have a lot of work to put in works. So please be hardworking. Hardworking pays. Do not procrastinate. Be always be submissive. Things I made mistake in my young self. So those things now I'm like, oh, although I'm still young, I'm still very young also, but it affected me a little bit. It didn't affect me for a very long period, but it affected me a little bit. But I don't want the young self, my young generations, anyone that is 10, 15, to make that kind of, because I believe everyone now, we are all, you see a 6 years old child using a phone, and I believe he or she watch these videos, can learn one or two from it. Don't be carried away with the media. You have a long thing to go. Go into your education. Focus more on the education. There was something I was flying in Nigeria. Education is a scam. No, it's not a scam. Have the opportunity to travel abroad and see if education is a scam. It's not a scam. If you are educated, if you have a certificate, you'll be doing fine. So don't let people say, education is a scam. Go and do something doing. No, no, no. Education is not a scam. It's not a scam because you get a certificate. You can't use it to work immediately. It does not mean you can't use it to work later in the future. It takes time. As my daddy have always said, everything in this life takes time. You need to take a step before another. Don't take two steps at a time. It's impossible. If you take two steps at a time, you definitely fall and injure yourself badly. And once you fall, you injure yourself badly. The injury might be much, and it can't heal up in a day. It takes weeks, it takes months. Some of them even take years. So tell me, once you take two steps at a time, you get injured. You are in the time of recovery, and you still want to achieve something. It will slow down your life. So you need to take one more step at a time. And I believe with these few questions I've answered and I've shared with you guys, I believe you guys have learnt something from it. And I please don't forget to like my videos, share the videos. Let's reach 50,000 subscribers and 50k likes. I believe they said dream big. Dream big. So I'm dreaming big so I can achieve big. People be like, you're never saying for me little something. My brother was like, even Shank said was saying that 100k likes, I'm just jumping to something big. I said, yes, I have to dream big because I want something big for myself. So you guys should dream big and please stay focused, and God bless you all. Peace and love.